For one, three infield hits, which is pretty unlucky. He walked 3 guys, which really isn't good. And then he gave up the big double to Revere. But I don't know. It's command. But you never know what's going to happen. If those balls aren't placed perfectly, he may get through that inning 1, 2, 3, and he may end up having a good ball game. First inning, he got in trouble, gets a guy in third, gives up the 1 run, but he keeps it to just 1, which I thought was good. But that second inning, when things go bad, especially the ground balls, he's a ground ball pitcher, and when he gets ground balls, you want to make outs on him. And there's nothing you can do when balls are placed perfectly. And the second ball hits the third base bag. It's cued off the end and hits the third base bag. So just a little bit unlucky, but the 3 walks, we can't do that.
It's kind of reminiscent of his struggles first half last year, where some bad breaks and then it would get away from him.
Yeah, we didn't play well behind him a lot of those games. Bad breaks, we didn't play well. But he isn't on his game. We need to get him back on his game and get him confident. And we need this guy. I mean, he's a big part of that rotation. He's a guy that, with the stuff he has, he can get on a roll and win a lot of games in a row for you. And he did it earlier this year. So hopefully we get him back and get him confident and get him back down in the zone. He's messing up a lot again. So, it's always that confident thing is always a tough one, and you hope a guy starts out and has a couple good innings and then he breezes through the rest of the game.
After an inning like that, how hard is it for the rest of the team to kind of recover mentally when you have especially that kind of bad luck?
Well, I think we're still in it because we get the 5 runs in that first inning, which was great to see. So we still are in it. But then all of a sudden they throw up, I don't know how many, 5 zeros in a row. So we didn't keep after it, and they kept after it. They kept getting guys on and giving us trouble. And the last 2 off Willie were Gorzolani comes in and gets a breaking ball up a little bit. But our relievers really threw the ball well. I liked the way they threw the ball, and it was just Willie had a tough evening.
Ron, you've been struggling so much to score runs, and you get 7 tonight. Does that make it even tougher to take? Because finally you broke through a little bit.
Absolutely. When you come through with 5 runs in the first inning, with what we feel about our pitching staff, it should win the ball game for you. So yeah, it's real disappointing when you swing the bat well, and I thought we had some great at bats today.
What do you think it'll take to kind of get this thing turned the other direction? You still got, 5 games left before the break?
Yeah, just good pitching, obviously. We got some big hits today, so that's what we've been needing. And with Lyle, I thought was great, and Reynolds coming off the bench and hitting that one. And so I think that's going in the right direction that way, and now we'll get a good pitch game and put it all together.
What about how much you had to use your pen the last 2 nights?
We've used them. Very unusual for us this year to have 2 in a row like that. So they're still okay for tomorrow. We'll get a good start tomorrow. We'll be all right.
Do you notice any mental fatigue or anything going on with your team right now, or is it just a rut that teams go through? Or
it's a rut that we're in right now. I still feel that they're confident and going back out there. I thought the energy was good going into the game and maintained that through the game. So. That's always something you worry about, and I think we're doing a good job of that.